I'm back. Road Rants on the Terminator. If you like this video, like and subscribe and join the Road Squadron. Okay. Got some more Terminator Dark Fate, James Cameron, miscellaneous. This is not good. Is there anything good involving this movie at this point? Can somebody tell me? Because everything I'm hearing doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. My God, are there any properties left that sound good? Anything? At least I got The Mandalorian coming. Jesus, that's 3 weeks away. This is from Cinema Blend. I'm going to skip down. James Cameron wasn't actually on set during the film. Likely due to conflicts with other projects like the Avatar sequels. He recently explained how he contributed to Dark Fate, aside from helping convince Hamilton to return to the franchise. As he put it, quote, "Well, I think I saw a rough cut." You think you saw a rough cut. Arrow to the other, bam, right in the eye hole. Maybe right after the first year. It was pretty rough. It was pretty long. It transformed quite a bit after that. I think David Ellison and I and Tim worked together to find the best film that could emerge from that. David Ellison was involved in Genesis. Good God Almighty. James Cameron might not have been on set when Tim Miller and company were getting Dark Fate in the can, but he's been clearly privy to the movie's editing process that includes seeing the earliest edit of the movie and giving his notes. His notes? Okay. And it goes on to say, quote, "It wasn't a slam dunk at the time. I felt like there were a lot of pathways that were taken that were unnecessary. I'm an editor myself, so I gave notes that were both broad and specific. I continued in this process up until about 2.5 months ago when we locked the picture. I would say I never went to the set. I've yet to physically meet the new cast because I never went to the set. Arrow to the motherfucking eye hole. But I was very involved in the writing, and I was very involved in the cutting of the film. To me, the cutting is really an extension of the writing." Okay, so look, I'm starting to think that we have had an okie doke run on us. James Cameron was not nearly as involved in this thing as he would like to have led us on. And I'm going to go after Cameron on this one, okay? I like James Cameron. I do. But if you're going to put yourself out on a limb like you have, by the way, you said Genesis was the next great Terminator movie or whatever, and it sucked balls. Salvation was 100 times better than that damn movie. You scrap Salvation from canon, by the way, for whatever this stinker is going to end up being. All right? At least they could have brought Bell back and continued that story, and we had a strong, confident, ass-kicking John Connor, right? No, let's not do that. Let's bring in Tim Miller. Let's bring in a laundry list of women that even Grace Randolph said there's too many damn women in this movie. Grace Randolph said that. Too many women. That's a bad sign, okay? When somebody like Grace Randolph says there's too many women in a movie, you've got a problem. The other issue I'm hearing is, look, you locked the picture. Reviews are coming in, and it says the effects on this movie did not improve from the trailer. Hell, I thought the first trailer was like, oh well, they're gonna tighten these in and tone, lock in and really get these effects working correctly, so they'll look great on screen. I'm hearing they changed none at all. They're exactly the poor effects that we saw in the first trailer which I would say there's an argument to be said that T2's effects look better than the effects in this first trailer. You know, when all of this started, I was really looking forward to this movie. I said, we're bringing Linda Hamilton back. I was hearing whispers of Edward Furlong. Okay, by the way, I would have had no problem if John Connor would have came back and been played by somebody else. Why is this so hard? This ties back in. The Terminator and Alien and the Predator all have a common issue. They like to outthink the room. You know, get the key characters. You've got Arnold, John Connor, and now Linda Hamilton has agreed to come back. Make a story centered around the three. Okay, it's not that difficult. And you never visited the set. But yet everybody thinks you're heavily involved in this. And why would you lock the picture if the effects wasn't ready? Which I'm hearing the effects don't seem like they're up to snuff. We're in 2019. There shouldn't be any issues with effects. I'm going to go ahead and call it. This movie's about to bomb. This movie is going to bomb. Because I can tell you my subscriber base has already come out and said they're out on this. John Connor's one reason why. Look, James Cameron, put off Avatar sequels. You've put them off forever now. Cut in 4 or 5 months to get involved with the filming of this. Be on set. Give daily feedback. Offer real-time guidance to Tim Miller while doing this, while this project's going on. Instead you perform some distance learning exercise on a multi-billion-dollar franchise. And you're worried about those damn blue elves that I've talked to so many people, they're like, they're making Avatar movies still. And I love James Cameron. He's one of my favorite filmmakers. He is. He's among the greatest ever, maybe in the top 3 ever. Okay, but good Lord, why do they keep fucking up our franchises? I mean, what's going on here? I can't seem to figure out what's the point? What's the end game here with everything that we've got going on? I offered some broad notes and some very specific notes. I saw a rough cut, maybe right after the first year. It was pretty rough. I mean, and somebody mentioned, maybe it was Robert Meyer Burnett yesterday that said he doesn't think that executives and people involved in movies are watching dailies anymore. And I'm starting to wonder. It like they're part of used to be the afternoon executives would come in and people involved in the movies would come in the afternoons and they would watch the dailies of the day before film shooting process on big budget movies. I'm starting to wonder if that still happens. Does it? Or is there too much administrative bullshit or too much social bullshit that's taking up everybody's time that's tanking these movies right now? Hell, I don't know. You tell me what you think about James Cameron now coming out and saying he never got on the set. I was never on the set for Terminator Dark Fate. He didn't meet the new cast. I find this unacceptable. If you're going to come on this channel and defend this movie, that's fine. But explain to me why that's okay, because I don't believe there is any scenario in which it is okay. Okay, I've seen leaks where at least George Lucas was on the set at different times for The Rise of Skywalker. James Cameron didn't even do that for this film. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.